Yo, we checking the trap right here with my man Hug, man. Straight out of Bad News. I'm glad you came through to holler at us, man. Really appreciate you coming through, checking the trap. It's Pinky right here, the one and only. Shout out to the best key. Shout out to Pug the Gambler. And we're going to get into some information with my man Hug, man, for real. Right now, I just want to ask you, as far as relationships go, man, it's a little controversial on your name. It's like you the ladies' man. Like, you AK God your girl. I ain't want to say the B word. It's like you Mr. Yo, you about to get her before I come in the room. Now, I don't want to get into, is it a rumor or a fact that you a ladies' man, or you call a player, or that's just who you are?
Alright, first of all, I like the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity to come in on Checking the Trap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are like elders to me. I always looked up to y'all.
Oh,
I like this opportunity, man, when people can share real thoughts and talk about real life issues. And to further and talk about what you just said, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm not like, I try hard to do it. It's just, it's embedded in me. You know what I mean? It's not that I try to do anything. It's just, I'm a different look. You know what I'm saying? And when you give a person a different look, then they inspired by you, they intrigued by you, they're interested in you. And that's just how my mind works. And I'm going to let y'all know how my mind works sooner or later. You're going to find out. You know what I mean? When I put this on my arm.
Okay, what we got there? What's that?
That's Playboy right here.
Okay.
That's that Hugh Hefner. But I'm Hug Hefner. And I live by that.
Hold on. We checking the trap, man. How did you get the name Hug Hefner?
I mean, like, it's just my interaction with women, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm a thirsty dude or I go at every woman I see. It's just my interaction with women in general. My life changed at 18 and I dedicated my life to women because I think that that's the most special thing in the world. It's more important than money. It's more important than anything. Women, black women, they was put here for us and we need to appreciate them as much as we can, you know what I'm saying? Because they hold us up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, now you say your life changed at 18. Far as what happened at 18?
That's when my interest really sparked in women, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the quiet dude in high school, you know what I mean? Like, I used to play the background. I was from a hood where everybody was known and they was out there like that, but I was from that same hood, but I was in the background, right? You know what I mean? And I ain't really was like a trapper or my notoriety wasn't big, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't out there like that. But when 18 came, it's like that's when your transformation came, you know what I'm saying? Your maturity kicked in, you know what I'm saying? The puberty stage really took off, like, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, being an only child, not having no cousins around, no brothers or sisters around, just growing up by yourself, all you got is the streets and the females that you see or interact with, it made me pay attention to a lot, you know what I'm saying? And once you sit back and you pay attention to a lot, you learn a lot, you know what I mean? So, and then I had females that were way older than me. They took interest in me and they taught me the game. Like, I don't know why they taught me, but they made me into something that was crazy.
Let's go back a little bit. Now, you said 18, and before 18, first of all, what part of Newport News did you grow up in?
I grew up in Newport News downtown. You know what I mean?
Okay, shout out downtown.
I grew up on 27th Street between Oak Avenue and Parrish Avenue.
Okay.
Until I was 13.
Okay, shout out to
I moved away to Maryland for a brief stand of time, till 3 years, and I moved back. And then when I moved back, I was in the creek, you know what I'm saying? So,
okay, shout out to the creek.
So when I really got into being you know what I'm saying, I guess you was thinking about the mentality of thinking you grown. You know what I'm saying? I was in the creek, so I claimed creek, but my grandmother always lived out there all my life, so I was back and forth, so I've always known the creek all my life, but so then I learned the creek and I grew up there. See, a lot of people that know people of the creek, they would never know that I was from there because I was the background guy.
Shout out to the creek.
You know what I mean? But now I'm a frontline guy.
That's
still in the background, you know what I mean?
Now, as far as 15, 16, you said, so you wasn't, I don't want to say, when did you lose your virginity? Because you say 18 changed your life. So 15 to 16, you was the shy kid?
No, like, I can honestly say, I lost my virginity when I was 13. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But that was because I used to run with somebody that was a little bit older than me. And At the time though, when I was doing that stuff, I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? It was just following behind other people that was doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I always used to have. Give me a second. I'm sorry for that.
Oh yeah, you good? Yeah.
But I used to have. You know what I'm saying? Used to try to keep up and stuff. Like in high school, early days, I used to have girlfriends here and there. Like you know what I mean? But I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing what everybody did.
Okay.
Like when I say my life changed is the mastery of women, like really wholeheartedly dedicating to understand them, to try to see what they're thinking is try to understand them wholeheartedly. But because a lot of people don't give that shit no chance, you know what I'm saying? They don't think about it like that. Men and women are totally different. We're the same species, but we're wired different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They think a certain way and we think a certain way. That's why man and woman were supposed to be together, because it's the differences that make us whole. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once you can compromise and learn each other, that's when it comes into full circle. People have problems in relationships because they think that everybody's supposed to think like them. Like a woman be like, why do I have to tell you to do this? Because you should know how to do now. Because that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? Men, we think totally different. If you tell us what to do, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is tell us what you want. We're here for you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people think different, and that's when it's gonna always be a problem in your relationship, when you think that everybody's supposed to be the same.
I ain't want to get that far into it because now you're saying your relationship. So now, how old are you now? Fast forward right now. Are you married right now or in a relationship at all?
Yes, I've been married for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I've been interacting with my wife for 21 years. You know what I mean?
Now, I ain't want to get that far. I just want to say, you said mastering women.
Yes.
Did you watch somebody? What did you get explain mastering women.
Mastering women is really like, all right, I'm gonna say it like this. Paying attention to what they like and what they don't like. Trying to be different than everybody else that's around you so you can stick out and they can pay attention to you and not just brush you off like they brush everybody else off. Like, I'm not proud of it, but I did like 10 years in the penitentiary, right?
Oh,
wow. And when I was in the penitentiary, like everybody around me, the only problem that men had in there, it's not a hard bid, but everybody is always worried about what their woman is doing on the street. Like when they get on the phone, it's arguing with their women. Like everybody try to claim that they miss their kids and everything, but their woman is the only thing on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So I read a lot of books. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was reading hood novels and all that stuff. Like that doesn't interest me because that's fiction. That's made up stuff. It might be based on reality, but everybody see that every day. Like what I want to read is self-help and autobiographies and biographies and love and relationships and try to how to build yourself and grow together as a family and stuff like that. Like that's what interests me. So after reading all this stuff for all that time, it just made me know how to conduct myself around people.
Okay, now you said you did a 10-year bill. Welcome home. Salute. Free all the brothers in lockdown, sisters. Right. Now you did a 10-year. You've been with your wife a 10 years. So when you went in, did you know her or was you in a relationship when you went in?
It's really rough. Like that's gonna have to wait for the podcast.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you like this. I've never been single since I was 16, something like that. Like I've always been in a relationship. Oh. They probably overlapped a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I was always with somebody since I was 16. But me and my wife that is now, we met like 21 years ago, and she wasn't my lady, but we dealt with each other for a long time, probably 10 years before we actually got together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? No, probably 7 years before we actually got together and became a couple. And then we got married right after that. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
And, yo. and my bid, like,
okay.
It's been in the beginning. When I got married, I went to jail like 5 months later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I've been.
Now, do y'all have kids?
We have 3 kids.
Okay, salute to that. Congratulations. And welcome home. Now we're gonna get into some more. We're checking the trap, my man Hug, man, right now. Oh yeah, brother, man, salute, man. Yo,
I got a lot to talk
the
to you
ladies, man.